Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to start the explanation of a new chapter, that is chapter 7 of your book, and the name of the chapter is Health and Hygiene. Student, the term health is a state of physical and mental and social well-being. Means if someone is physically fit, mentally fit, and socially fit. Socially fit means they are interacting with other people very well. They are talking to other people very well. So if a person is physically fit, mentally fit, and socially well-being, then the condition of the body is known as health. And the body should be free from diseases and any kind of infirmity. So if we want to define the health, we can define as the health is the state of the physical, mental and social well-being in which disease and infirmity is absent in our body. A healthy person can work hard, interact very well with the people, enjoy leisure time and cope up with the changes and stress stresses of life. And the disease is the reverse of the health. The disease is the condition of the body that is reverse of the health. That means a disease is a particular abnormal condition that negatively affects the structure and the function of all or a few organs or part of the organism. So in a condition of the disease, the body will not work properly, and it will add the negative effect on the structure and function of our body or body parts. Student, disease can cause pain, dysfunction. That means it can cause pain. Dysfunction means malfunctioning. The body part will not work properly. Distress, social problem or death. Now if we see the types of disease, there are two types of disease. First one is communicable disease and second one is non-communicable disease. So communicable diseases that are caused by the germs. The disease which are caused by the germs and that can be transferred from one person to another person is called communicable disease. And what are non-communicable diseases? The diseases which are caused by our lifestyle or due to the deficiency of certain nutrients in our body and cannot be transferred from one person to another person are called non-communicable disease. Again I am telling you that communicable disease is a disease which are caused due to the germs and that can be transferred from an infected person to a healthy person. And the example of the communicable diseases are influenza, measles, malaria, dengue, chikungunya, corona that you can see these days. These all are the example of the communicable disease, and these all are due to the germs. Non-communicable disease, the diseases which are caused due to the deficiency of nutrients and due to the lifestyle, and they cannot be transferred from one person to another person. Example of the disease are kwashiorkor, that is caused by the protein deficiency in our body. Scurvy, that is caused due to the vitamin C deficiency in our body. Night blindness, vitamin A deficiency. Goiter, iodine deficiency. So these are called the non-communicable disease. Students, today means what we will focus on the communicable disease, causes of the communicable disease. If we see the causes of the communicable diseases, as already said you that communicable diseases are caused by the microorganisms or means pathogens or germs. So there are four types of pathogens or the germs that can cause disease in our body. First one is bacteria. As you know, the bacteria are unicellular organism and they are prokaryotic, they lack nucleus. And student, most of the diseases that we suffered are caused by the bacteria. Example of the diseases that are caused by the bacteria are tuberculosis, typhoid, tetanus, pneumonia, cholera, dysentery and many more. If we see the virus are the what? Virus are the non-cellular entities, means they are not cellular organisms. And they live within the parasite, that means the body in which they cause diseases, they live within that. And the example of the diseases that are caused due to the viruses are polio, rabies, smallpox, chickenpox, common cold, measles, mumps, then influenza, dengue, AIDS, hepatitis, chikungunya, corona, all are caused due to the what? Viruses. Students, the means, as already said you that the viruses lives within the body of the living organism as parasite. So what is parasite? The organism that live on or within the body of the other organism to get its food is called parasite. Now third one is fungi. Fungi are the eukaryotic unicellular or multicellular organism, and the cell wall is made up of chitin. Example of certain fungi is what? Mushrooms, molds, yeast, etc. And some of the diseases that are caused due to the fungi are ringworm, aspergillosis, fungal eye infection, athlete's foot, etc. And the last one is what? Protozoa. Protozoa are eukaryotic unicellular organism, and the diseases that are caused by the protozoa are amoebic dysentery, malaria, sleeping sickness, etc. Students, some diseases are also caused by the parasitic worms like tapeworms, roundworms, hookworms, pinworms, and the diseases that are caused due to the parasitic worms are filariasis or elephantiasis. In such diseases, the leg of the infected person swell and becomes the leg of, and seems to be the leg of the elephant. Now students, this much for today, and next day we will study about the transmission of communicable disease, means how the communicable diseases are transferred from healthy person to, or from how the communicable diseases are transferred from the diseased person to the healthy person, infected person to the healthy person. Now if you have any question regarding today's topic, text me.